Now, that note of the 2024 general elections, as campaigns are going on and gaining momentum, the Democratic Alliance is turning its attention to unregistered voters. Party leader John Steenhuisen believes the Moonshot Pact stands a chance only if the union of parties win over votes of apathetic South Africans. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo reports.
With the campaign season in full swing leading up to next year's elections, the DA is turning up the heat as it sets its sights on unregistered South Africans. Party leader John Steenhuisen cautioned unregistered South Africans that true change could only be brought about through them being able to make their mark at the polls. He was launching his party's voter registration campaign in Soweto on Tuesday.
There's 13 million South Africans who are not registered to vote at all. The majority of them are young people, and essentially they've opted out of the political system. If we could just get 10% of them to vote in the next election, and 10% of the 14 million people who are registered didn't vote, to vote, we'd get more votes than the ANC. So if we want to be able to get a majority for the opposition pact in the next year's election, we need people to register. And I think that South Africans need to understand that this is a make or break election for the country.
The DA is convinced that next year's elections pose a great opportunity for the party and its moonshot partners to win over Gauteng. It bases this on the ANC's electoral decline in most Gauteng municipalities during the 2021 local government elections.
And nowhere is it more crucial to use your vote for change to rescue this province and this country is right here in Gauteng. This is the economic powerhouse of South Africa. And if the Moonshot Pact can get over 50% here in Gauteng in the next election, can you imagine what the change we could bring to this province?
While confident of a positive showing in next year's elections, the DA also understands that its overall performance would also be dependent on the turnout of young people.
Our nation knows that the ANC's time is up and the DA's time is now. Students know it, you know it, I know it, everybody out there knows it. But what's stopping us? Voter registration. As students, we sit behind our phones and our keyboards and we don't put boots to the ground.
As part of its voter registration campaign, Steenhuisen, in what seemed like a show of force, also visited the renowned Vilakazi Street in Soweto. He received a warm welcome in the street, which has become synonymous with the ANC, as the party's first democratic president, Nelson Mandela's home, is located there. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Soweto.